They're solid mid-tier, solid low-tier heroes even.
I've definitely seen quite a few people rank Villager in the bottom tier of characters. So.
Yes, that's not to count them out. They're
No, not
definitely
at
got
all.
some stuff. We've seen them several other matchups throughout the day. Merp beating out Infest against the Ices.
Yep.
Very troublesome, but using a lot of good stuff play there to clinch it out.
Another interesting low/mid-tier matchup.
There you go.
Got low-tier heroes all around us.
Hope you prepped your notes here, Ziggy. Let's go. Run it back.
Yep.
And
Well,
double pink too.
It's all going to be about whether or not Merp can make the adjustments from that Buck set, right? I don't know how much different gameplay-wise we're going to be seeing Zetami versus Buck,
Right.
but
I think Zetami, he always brings up, when like bringing up Buck, like Buck, you know, it's in his tag. He's Buck Wild. Zetami,
he is Buck Wild.
And we have on the other hand, Zetami, a very clear-cut, you know, a labber in his own right.
I
He
see.
sits in training mode. He posts a lot of Twitter clips. And he's good at the game, so he's one of those players. He puts the labbing to the test. But definitely not going to go for a lot of those riskier setups. We'll see, though. He's always one to prove me wrong.
I mean, I'm excited to see it. I love that there is a difference in the play style of these two characters.
It's so cute to me, too. Everyone's got their favorite Koopa Link. No one just sits there with Bowser Jr.
It is pretty unique, yeah.
Everyone's got their fave. They're trying to pull for. See here, though.
Ooh, great parry, but the up smash doesn't scoop. That move is bad.
Yeah, that down air kind of like crouching right behind it. Not what you want to see if you're Zetami, but not going to fret too bad.
Merp not even going to try to scout out the landing there, just waits for Zetami to hit the ground and follows up after.
Oh, a little
good
delay
fire,
there, but
good
he
fire.
didn't see it. Merp getting that first knock off.
And again, we've got something in the pocket here. What do you think it is?
I believe that would be
Why Mecha Koopa?
one of the three, you know. I think it's Cannonball. What did the name for the neutral be?
Yeah.
But I think with that, Zetami can still place at least one. I know you can place two at one time.
Oh, for the bowling
Cannonball?
cannonball?
For the neutral B, yeah. We'll see if it's even going to matter. Not much time to place it, especially when a disadvantage here. Zetami just going to want to fight out the corner and avoid a lot of these pesky little back airs coming out from Merp and forward airs.
And this is the set play that I was expecting to see from Merp throughout most of the Buck set. Feels like I'm going to wait until I find my projectile that sends you across stage, and then I'll go take stage control.
Oh,
right?
absolutely
Like,
right.
I feel
Merp is all
comfortable
about
over here.
He's going to set up that like vertical wall of like, I'll set up Lloyd at full hop distance. Wherever you can jump into it, you're going to get stuck.
Yeah.
And the second layer is she's ready with that bear right behind you. You're shielding if you're jumping out of it.
The slingshot makes... Every time I'm like, oh, I know they're about to Lloyd rocket, and then you jump over it and you get hit by the slingshot, you're like, I should have known that was going to happen. Of course, yeah.
Drops my newspaper.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. From the other side as well, we see Zetami pulling out some of his own set play. That jab mix-up going to come in and get that first stock for him. He loves to delay it. You'll see this a lot. Probably towards the ledge, where he'll mix you up on shield with double jab, drop it, and then just continue jab once you drop shield.
That's hype.
Really clean stuff, really good knowledge. It's a lot of reactive gameplay you see from, you know, people all the time, but stuff you don't see with Bowser Jr.
And this, what I just saw there is Merp getting way, way too greedy. Going in for the axe swipe.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, and took 40% from it and has not really been able to find the advantage ever since.
Right,
Great
turned into a horror movie. Oh my gosh. Mecha Koopa coming into play there. And you'll see that too. Sometimes the spot dodge kind of lets Mecha Koopa kind of forge a path for Roy. Roy being Roy Koopa, that is. Son of Bowser.
It's funny having the same name in Smash.
Yeah, multiple Roys. One of the few people names too we just see with Lucas and a couple other Roys in there. Oh, and the spin out. It's gonna be a cross-stage kill option. You're gonna want to watch out for that if you're Merp.
Definitely. Evens it out, but the percentage is slightly favoring Merp here.
And yeah, see what she can do with this lead. Definitely gonna want to stay ahead, especially after that Buck set. You know, don't want to take a loss to Bowser Jr. after all you came here to do.
Crazy how much stage positioning Merp commands just by planting the tree, right? At that point, Zetami's like, all right, I'll go get my Mecha Koopa, and goes to ledge as a result of that, and all of a sudden, Merp's got so much space.
Yes. When she grows it too, sometimes you just see the seeds of an evil devious plan coming through. Once that tree is in play, it's like, oh my god, that's my side of the stage. You're gonna sit cleanly on the other side.
And there it does catch.
There we go. No spike quite yet.
Is it RNG?
For a villager, yes. For Isabel, you get the consistent 3 bucks, I believe, in turnip. But yeah, with villager, you get any amount of 3 turnips. 3, I believe, the only one that spikes. Could be wrong
I
there.
believe.
Yeah.
I think so.
There you go.
All right, the up tilt does find it, and Murp taking game number 1, which is we didn't see Murp take a single game against Buck, so
Right. Already an improvement. You'll love to see it. Murp definitely proud, sitting comfy there. Zetami, still in it, still in the set.
definitely. There was a lot I was enjoying. I saw some adjustments coming out, but maybe a little too little, too late.
Yeah, it might turn into a bit of an endurance test. If he sees Zetami take at least the lead, maybe he'll force that into a slower pace game as well. If he sees some more of his set play come out, a lot more fair and neutral. I'm sure we'll see, but we'll see.
Was really again. You talked about the difference between Zetami and Buck.
Yep.
Buck would go way off stage for those kills against Murp, and Zetami is like, oh, I guess I'll take Mecha Koopa, and then I'll down air by ledge, I guess. Like, just does not leave the stage.
Oh, totally. And you see Zetami opting for the PS2 pick. Not going to go for Battlefield, where you can get a lot of those sillier, like, side B spin-outs.
Yeah.
Side B just opportunities to go deeper below the ledge. Yeah, he's going to want to play his game from on stage, controlling ledge, setting up the Koopas to do his bidding.
Big finds does get the Mecha Koopa pocket. That's pretty important.
Right.
Able to air dodge out of the up B. Tells Zetami was ready to get the clip there. Like, swung at where Murp would have been if it exploded.
Right. Very good stuff here.
Murp really swinging with that axe.
Tommy not too comfortable. Yeah, a little sad. Friend is not coming over to play. Knocked on the door and everything. He's not home. Maybe another time, but this could be it. An early stock. Not quite a Bayo jab, though. Not going to kill at 100.
Still so strong. Does use the Lloyd Rocket. Doesn't get...
No, there we go. Looking like Buck for a second, right?
Yeah, and
and there it is.
the
You see it?
exact
You see
thing you're talking about. I love seeing that.
That's the Zetami.
Yeah.
Everyone at home. They call that out.
Zetami doing a great job mixing up the jabs there. Does find the kill.
Oh.
This is looking pretty solid.
Please.
83% is a fairly substantial lead, especially Bowser Jr. is pretty heavy.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Gonna live a lot of these kill options from Murp. Back air not quite gonna get the stock unless he gets gamed out of his jump. But we'll see. There we go.
Ooh.
Good damage racking up there for Zetami.
Tommy, again, doesn't go off stage at all, and it was like, okay, I'll get Mecha Koopa. Oh, no, again, not home.
Oh, yeah. And I can't blame him. Like, the way Tree's just kind of sitting over there.
If I see Zetami try to use down B one more time, I'm going to lose my mind. It's not there. It's not there, Zetami.
You're not gonna do much, buddy. Sorry, Josh. You got this though. Hitting pretty with the lead here, just like I thought. Yep, gonna get some more damage off.
I love the adjustment there. We've seen Murp lots of times plant the tree under the platform, and Zetami will back away, usually to try to get Mecha Koopa. But that time held center stage and waited for Murp to try to come in.
Yes, and I love these landing dares that Tommy's opting for, and all these mix-ups with the clown cart. He's not doing spin out on stage as much as Buck too. Just mixing up his timing and just kind of getting more vertical space set up so he can land with something. Oh my god!
Speaking of man, yeah, that'll help you out a little bit. That was crazy.
That was the latest punchline of a knock-knock joke I've ever seen.
It's coming. It's coming. Punchline's coming. Yep.
Boy. Yeah, but not too much extra credit here. He's still sitting on that first stock, but okay.
There it is.
As I say that, bury him. Send him to his grave there.
And we've primed the tree to come out a bit faster.
Right.
With a little bit of water. This is already a solid start. 44% and just waiting it out.
Interesting. And I'm curious to see, will Murp pull out Mecha Koopa to opt to have pocket? Or will she opt to be a meanie? A bully may have you. And just keep it in her pocket.
I really do think Murp so far has looked like, I'm just going to keep it in my pocket.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
it's more valuable for you not to have this.
Right. It behooves the villager player to keep it, especially in matchups, you know, like when villager is like, I don't know how this matchup kind of pans out, but in the raw matchup, you see that a lot.
Yeah.
Steal the gyro. Yeah.
Definitely. Ooh, does catch. I've seen Murp fall out of so many of those up Bs.
Yeah, super unfortunate if you're the Bowser Jr. player.
Oh my god,
Zetami,
dude,
no,
you still don't have Mecha Koopa.
You have nothing. It would have been a nice edge guard, but you gotta remember.
It was a smart idea if it was there.
Yeah, not quite in your wheelhouse quite yet, but gonna
there
open
it is.
that off.
It's back.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah.
All right, he's got it again. Immediately pulls it back out.
Yeah. Which, you know, between stocks, it does make sense. But
Oh, I love that setup there. Into the regrab. He has labbed this one, people.
So much damage.
He is ready, getting a quick little 50, catching it right up there. Murp has got to catch up. It's still with the lead, kind of, but
Very even game, though, especially when you consider the weight difference here. Okay, yeah, just insta pockets that.
and I just love that momentum, too. When you're that confident with your character, you can get an instant 50% off rip. That's how you know you're a tried and true main.
Has probably done that combo hundreds,
yeah.
if not, like, so many times.
On people, too, not on just
Yeah,
robots.
exactly.
Not on the computer.
Not just in the training room.
See here, though, a little early on that landing dare. Gonna get clipped by the Birchwood. Tommy coming alive here.
Big. This is the first
Oh, no.
time I've really seen Zetami go off stage, and it
Right.
might doesn't quite catch.
Oh, I had to play very careful there to maintain cart, but gonna get hit with that back air. Murp, really clean stuff despite being not in the lead that entire game. He made it back. Really good stuff there, and she earned herself a Stag Beetle. There you go, pretty dope. And that's actually going to be 2-0 for Murp.
2-0 for Murp.
That's
Yeah.
going to be 2-0 for Murp. They'll catch it. That's okay.
Okay.
We'll let him know. I don't know our stream runner's name.
That is LJ.
LJ.
Got the
I
headphones
think,
on.
yeah, Chad will tell her.
Yeah, it's-
Call him up. All good. Okay, but here we go. We're going into game 3. Just going to run it back to PS2. Don't blame him. Yeah, if you're
Not at all.
Zetami, just run it back. Get a good thing going for a while. Just got to remember, don't down B as often as you will. That's honestly all I can
Truly,
tell you.
especially if it's pocketed, man, you just gotta. I think it's just kind of an autopilot response, right?
Yeah,
Of like,
for sure.
I'm far away. This is a good opportunity for me to pull Mecha Koopa. Oh wait, it doesn't exist.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, Oregon players in chat, but I don't see these two play too often, at least not as much these days. I mean, Murp kind of only goes to Mondays at Epic, as far as I've seen. And then Zetami will make it to the occasional regional, but nothing too, like, weekly in attending. But we'll see here. Murp showing that matchup knowledge, making it shine right now.
Definitely. This is again, I'm noticing a pocket. I might have missed where it came in, but
This time, Mecha Koopa in play.
yeah,
Oh no!
that's it.
Oh, it's Zetami
That's
getting
it.
bonked. Super unfortunate. You hate to see it.
I think that's purely just trying to avoid the bowling ball that'll fall off stage. You want to stay close, but if you're too close, there's a bit of a ledge waiting for you.
Precisely, especially when you go for like those aggressive up Bs as Bowser Jr., you're gonna get that air dodge hit the heck out of.
Ooh, huge advantage again. We're throwing the bowling ball. Doesn't find its mark. I don't think we've seen the bowling ball hit.
Yeah,
a single
not for many
time.
immerse sets that I've seen. Not even like a weak non-killing option.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta put the fear in them.
Wow, goes for. That was interesting. Murp, who has typically just held on to the Mecha Koopa the whole time, instantly dragged it out again after pocketing.
He's like, okay, let me play with it. Let me throw it around.
Kind of a mix-up, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't have.
From being so like meaner, I'm gonna play with your Mecha Koopa. Like that's gonna catch him off guard at least.
Yeah, I've seen some great adjustments here from Zetami.
Yeah.
Typically, Murp, again, will plant that tree, and then Zetami will throw the Mecha Koopa and go chase it.
Yeah.
That time, throws the Mecha Koopa, expects Murp to come in and attack,
Yeah.
and instantly had an attack waiting for him.
Oh, yeah.
Murp instead.
And there we
Good
go.
adjustments.
Yeah, very good patience as well. So Tommy knowing when his Mecha Koopa is gonna come out. Get that hit for him. Relying on the 2v1 sometimes.
It helps.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Very,
Good
very
doubles
close
practice.
game. Hey, waits for the Mecha Koopa, but does it? Does it latch on when you have someone grabbed, I wonder?
I think sometimes he'll wait in that situation, like not up for the throw armor, so that it hits them, and then he can combo off it. But I think he had enough time to go back and grab it. He must have intuited. And like right there, yeah, sometimes you want to dash attack and do it with the grab break. There's a lot of silly stuff, and he's one of the most prominent users of Mecha Koopa, which is why I feel like in this set, he's kind of struggling without it.
Yeah, definitely.
Not that it's a crush, not that he needs it, but that's
It helps.
yeah, it's a basic part
tool.
of this game.
Yeah.
And Villager, just gonna say, nah, sorry, that's not how you play this game. Gotta beat me without your strongest tools.
Okay, the forward throw will end up doing it. Tommy evens up the game. I feel like most of the games have looked this close,
Right.
but Tommy just hasn't been able to close it out.
Let's not forget, this is 2-0 here for Murph. So Tommy could be seeing a 9th place finish. We don't see something happen quick. Either way, quite the run for both of them. Oregon, sitting on both their backs here. They both want to make the run. They both want to prove that they're able to carry it further.
Huge damage. I'm seeing Murph play a lot more aggressively here, which does tend to happen when you start to lose the lead in the last stock situation. You get a little scared. You start going for things, trying to even it up as quickly as possible.
Totally.
Great.
See a lot of
Axe on
good
the shield.
back and forth here. Could be anyone's game to take. Herb slowly clawing back. Getting the fair off, okay.
When we talk to the Mecha Koopa again.
Like guerrilla warfare right now. I don't know, Ziggy. Could be anyone.
Zetami had all the time in the world to shield Void and just didn't there. So maybe some nerves coming in the final hour.
Yeah, but from here, for Zetami, I want to see some just like cleaner play. Doesn't need it off for projectiles. Yeah, just parry. Get a nice punish, and you're going to get this game.
You've got the lead. Oh, the F smash is a greedy choice there.
Yeah, getting a little antsy. I want to see a spin out, maybe even just like a back air. See if you can get maybe something towards the ledge here. Herb in the corner, and they're both getting very antsy. So,
now this is going to come down to the end. I don't think this is it, though.
Yeah, center stage, not quite at 130.
Interesting DI on that. Doesn't want to go up.
Yeah, keeping him at bay for all the way from off stage. Who else but Villager?
Just throwing a slingshot, but not safe. Zetami finds the way in with that forward air.
There we go. The reverse Lloyd, not trying to die in the blast zone. Not trying to repeat last set.
And at this point, doesn't have the opportunity to set up the tree or anything. Zetami.
Oh, and the up tilt. That's going to be it. One twig to rule them all. Herb going to be our sole Oregon representative in top 8. Unfortunate, but great showing there. Tommy going to lose. That was 3-0. Herb won. Yeah.
Very, very impressive. Seed 29. Guaranteed 7th.
Yeah.
Very, very solid showing here.
They're definitely making for a hot storyline.